Hello, and welcome to this video for the Bicester School History Department. This video is for Year 12 and 13 A-Level History students and relates to Unit 2Q, The American Dream, Illusion or Reality, 1945 to 1980. This video is to help students structure their revision for this unit. When revising for the America paper, there are some key questions we should consider for this topic. They are: what challenges did America face both at home and abroad? Did everybody experience the American dream? What do we mean by American identity both home and abroad? How important was anti-communism in this time? Did social equality exist? What was the ethnic minorities' experience during this time period? What was the clash between federal and states' rights? And how important was political protest and the power of the media? If we were to take the first question, what challenges faced America both at home and abroad, we could break this down into actually, what did each president face at home? How well did they handle it? What about abroad? What challenges did America face? Which president dealt with the challenges the best? And which president faced the toughest challenges? The title of this unit, The American Dream, Illusion or Reality, gives us some idea that not everybody benefited from the notion of the American dream. We know that under Eisenhower, lots of Americans experienced post-war prosperity. But this prosperity was not shared by all, and significant problems both at home and abroad challenged the extent to which the American dream was a reality. So we need to consider who achieved the American dream. What did it look like? Did it change over time? Who didn't live the American dream and why not? What domestic factors influenced this? And what international factors influenced the American dream? Which president helped Americans achieve the American dream the most, and which president the least? We also need to consider domestic policy in the context of foreign policy. By this I mean, what do we mean by the American identity? Did America practice what it preached? Was their identity clear, or did it change in the years that we are studying? To get some idea, we might even look at the policy of anti-communism, which runs throughout 1945 to 1980. How important and significant was the anti-communist policies that presidents practiced? What did it look like under each president? And how did each president fuel or relieve the anti-communist feeling in America? We also need to consider social equality. Did it actually exist for the American people? Were people closer to this by 1969 than 1945? What progress had been made, and what hindrances had there been? We can apply this also to the different groups of people that lived in America, specifically the African American community. What was their status in 1945? Had this changed by 1969? Had it changed by 1980? Who helped those changes and who hindered them? Obviously, the federal government is a very powerful body, but states also have rights. And we need to think about, did any of the states reclaim their rights in the time period of 1945 to 80? Specifically, we could look at cases to do with education, segregation, and the economy. All the way through the units we are studying, we may see political protest. This could be to do with segregation, the Jim Crow laws, the Civil Rights Movement, the anti-Vietnam War movement, the war on poverty. What part did the media play in this? Did it have any impact? Did the nature of protests actually change? When revising, it might be worth taking these strands and doing a for and against or a timeline chart to help break down each president's success or failure within these areas. Remember, your essay question or document question may consider more than just one time period. They may ask you to place it into historical context. And so it is important that you have a good and deep, thorough overview for this particular unit. Remember, for both the document and the essay questions, to make sure you stick to the dates given within the question. Of course, additional contextual knowledge is important, but be careful not to deviate too far from the set question and end up talking or writing in irrelevance. A focused, sharp answer is more likely to score band 5 or 4 on the mark scheme, which is where we want us to be. I hope these points have proved useful, and there will be past papers also available within class time to practice your exam skills.